QVC.com. Right now, though, let's give you your yes back. Let's do that with the EV Rider. Now, this is our big deal. Big stands for before it's gone. We debuted this yesterday. And since that time, how many ordered, Brian? 450 of these have been ordered just since yesterday.
Crazy.
Denise Repko is one of our personal care experts, and she joins us with the EV Rider. This is a great way to give mobility, dignity, and independence back to the people that need it most.
You got it, my friend. And I keep coining a phrase that you said when we worked together a couple weeks ago, and that is that old school mentality was you thought when people rode a mobility scooter that looked like they needed help. But you said, this is not, I need help. This is, I'm helping myself.
I'm helping myself.
And that's exactly what it is.
And what's great about this unit is it holds up to 250 pounds.
Indeed.
It also folds down and folds up with the touch of a button.
Touch of a button. So this is state-of-the-art in technology with mobility scooters. It's our lightest weight scooter that we bring to you. It's our most maneuverable auto fold, and it just gets you where you want to go. Indoors, outdoors, big things, little things. And even when it's in its upright position, it's very maneuverable. So lightweight, easy to store, about the size of a large piece of luggage, I would say, or smaller.
Exactly. And a lot of you are looking at this and saying, can I afford this? Can you afford not to have this?
Yeah.
Because what's the solution? Because if you don't have an EV Rider and you want to go to the grocery store and do some grocery shopping, you need to wait for someone to take you.
You have to ask.
Or you need to ask for help, or you need to borrow the cart. What if it's already been checked out at the grocery store?
Yeah.
And you can't tell people to hurry up.
Or what if it's very dirty, the scooters that they have in the grocery
Because
stores?
you don't really know what's
You don't know what you're
been
touching
happening.
and what's been happening.
Now, we have colors for you. This is a red. We also have it for, actually we're calling this burgundy.
Burgundy.
I think. Burgundy. We also have it for you in the blue. Only 150 of the blue to go around. I have this in silver, 240 in the silver. Oh, copper is sold out.
Oh.
So let's take
And
this copper.
do you want me to ride it off?
Actually, let's turn him on first. And if you wouldn't mind.
I'll ride her off into the sunset.
And ride that copper away. And while you're riding that one away, I'm going to remind you about 18-month financing, because what we're going to do is approve the full purchase price of the big deal on your Q card, ship you the EV Rider immediately, and give you 18 months to pay it off. You do two things for me. Make each of your monthly minimum payments on time, pay off the entire amount within 18 months, and you're charged 0 interest on this purchase, making it same as cash. Now, you're looking for a device that is going to give you your independence back.
Indeed.
You're looking for something that is going to be easy to operate, and if you already own the EV Rider, and I'm losing my mic pack, so let me put my card down, and I'll just hold
on to it.
But look at this. Now I can back up.
Yeah.
I can go forward, and I'm ready to go. I've got my independence back. This is remarkable.
It's one, not only is it one-handed operation, it could be one-finger operation. And there's no brakes to have to search for.
No, you can't.
Round and round and round we go. And all you have to do when you want to stop is just let your finger off of the throttle. You don't have to worry about where a brake is or how to apply it, how much pressure. You just simply let go, and you always come to a very steady and smooth stop, always in control.
There's a little built-in horn. There's also the keys to your independence.
Yep, yeah, and we give you 2 keys, and that key fob has a little red button on it and a green button. You'll push the red button when you want her to fold and stop. You'll push the green button when you want to open her up and go. And she's very smart, and she's very easy to operate. We talked about the throttle and the electromagnetic braking system. You already heard the horn. There's headlights and tail lights. And the speed dial goes up to 4 miles per hour. So everything about this scooter is for ease of use, for safety, and for quality for the rider.
And there's the light. And all the control panel, we've got a little close-up to show you. There's a battery display, so you know when you need to charge.
Exactly, yep, very smart. So, and charging this, by the way, takes 4 to 6 hours to charge her. And that operation will take you about 9 miles. Now, if you are somebody that weighs 250 pounds, which is weight capacity for this, and you have a lot of hills, it might take you, you might get 8 miles, but I'm about 125 pounds. If I'm on flat terrain, I might get 10 miles out of it. But the rule of thumb is there.
Ooh, how you doing? And I'm back, and let's say I'm riding this into the restaurant and I want to use it as my seat. Can I do that?
Yes, you can, because you know what you can do? pull right up to the table and turn yourself side saddle. And now you can belly up to a table, to an office desk, to whatever it is you want to do.
Love that.
Cooking at a cooktop. Now this cooktop's a little high. It's higher than the normal one because it's on wheels. But in your own kitchen, you could belly right up to the stove and you can sit and cook. Or if you wanted to, you can stand and cook if you're doing a whole meal, knowing that the confidence of the scooter with the seat is behind you, so you don't have to worry about a panic in looking for a seat.
When my grandma was alive, she had a walker with a seat on it.
Oh, okay. Rollator.
So if she was walking somewhere and got a little tired, a little winded, she could just sit down and be safe and know that she was okay, right?
Yeah, yeah.
The same is true here. This becomes not I need help. This becomes I'm helping myself.
Absolutely right.
And you talk about how each of your siblings took an easy pay.
Yes.
And you gave your dad's independence back,
We
right?
did. You know, my dad can walk, but his knees give out periodically, and unbeknownst to him, we started noticing that my dad wasn't coming to family functions. Big family, a lot of birthdays, a lot of things. Like, okay, he's just getting kind of tired. He wants to sit in his chair at home. But when he stopped going on cruises with my mom, we said, something's up with Dad. Had a little powwow, family meeting. We decided we were getting Dad a scooter because we thought it was time. And after talking with him, we found out that it wasn't because he didn't want to spend time with us. It was because he was worried and afraid and embarrassed if he fell. And falling hurts. Who wants to fall? That's a picture of my dad up on the screen, and that's from my middle son's wedding.
Oh.
Now, my granddaughters call him Big Papa, so that's what we call Dad, Big Papa. But he was at that wedding because of Evie Rider. He wouldn't have come ordinarily because it was a 3-day event. We had the rehearsal dinner, the ceremony, the reception, and then a brunch the next day. Too much walking. Somebody would have had to have been assigned to him if we could get him there. Make sure you walk with Dad, make sure there's a seat for him, make sure when you get him there, it's a long walk to the hallway, take your time. None of that. He was at every function on his own time frame. We were looking for him. Where is he? He was on the dance floor on his Evie Rider.
How many of you just had a family member graduate and you couldn't go to the ceremony because all the seats in the stadium were taken and the walk was too far from the car, right?
Yeah.
It was too far. I remember my niece graduated a couple of years ago and my brother and my mother went and they had to park a country mile away. And by the time they got into the football stadium, all the bleacher seats were taken.
Yeah.
So where is my mom who doesn't have a great back? Where's mom going to sit?
Yeah.
How's mom going to get back and forth on that hot day? This is going to give you your yes back.
Yeah.
It's going to be the help that you're after. And when you're ready to fold it up and you get to the car, you just hit one button and it folds up. Let's show that.
Oh, it's so easy. You take the keys out. Remember, here's your key fob. You will push that red button to fold your scooter, and that happens automatically. Takes about 30 seconds for that to happen. Again, this is our lightest weight scooter we bring to QVC that's an auto fold, our most maneuverable scooter, and nobody does what QVC does with the pricing. Because I will tell you, my DME background, durable medical equipment background, insurance companies don't pay for mobility scooters. And if you have a very rare insurance that may kick in a few $100s, just know that nobody gives you the deal that QVC will.
And we're going to give you lots of different payment plan options. One of them is Q Card Special Financing. If you have a Q Card, and so many of our QVC customers do, we're going to approve the full big deal price on your Q Card, but then we're going to ship you the item immediately.
Perfect.
And give you 18 months to pay it off. That's a year and a half.
Yeah.
You make each of your monthly minimum payments on time, pay off the entire amount within the 18-month period, and you're charged 0 interest on this purchase, making it same as cash.
Yeah.
But can you really put a price tag on independence?
Exactly.
Can you put a price tag on mobility? And this does it just for the elderly.
Exactly.
Now you tell a story about your son having gone through a pretty serious surgery.
Well, he broke both bones in his lower left leg playing flag football. I don't know how you get traumatically injured like that from flag football, because isn't that just supposed to be like, I got the flag?
Supposed to be.
Okay. So he borrowed my dad's scooter, and you know, he ended up after 2 weeks, stitches came out. The doctor said you'll be fine, but the caveat was another 12 to 14 weeks. He couldn't weight bear. He had to get back to work, David. He had to earn a living for his family. Had to get on airplanes with the scooter, which, by the way, TSA cleared, meaning you can take this scooter through the entire airport, down to the farthest gate, all the way down the jetway to the actual physical
And then
door.
they'll put it under the plane.
Yep.
And give it back to you when you get
Yep.
off the plane.
Easy breezy. So no wheelchairs, no golf carts coming to get you. But whether it's a broken bone, a surgery, an injury, someone with a bad back, someone with breathing issues,
Sure.
or pregnant moms, expectant moms, and you just have things you have to get done, or you have places you want to go, and you can't get there because it's too much walking, don't let the walking and just trying to bear through steal your joy. Pain can steal your joy. This is painless. You get on, your seat's here, your wheels are never going to go flat because they're solid, so just enjoy the process.
I mean, so many people know what it's like to live through pain. And I heard someone say recently, I've cried through pain before. I've cried through walking before.
Yeah.
I can get through this. But why should you have to
You
do
don't
that?
have to.
Because you don't have to. Your solution is the EV Rider. This is a remarkable device that will make day-to-day living and regular chores so much easier,
Indeed.
more bearable.
Yeah.
Not just bearable, but
Enjoyable.
enjoyable. It's a great word. Now, this is the burgundy that Denise is sitting on. That's most popular. I also have it in the blue. Now fewer than 150 remain. And then finally, I have it for you in the silver. 230. This back seat will fold down when you're not using it.
Exactly.
So it's very, very easy then to fold up the entire unit when you need to, just with a touch of a button. The best part about this is that you can utilize the free shipping and handling, which is saving you $40 on its own.
That's awesome.
You got a 250-pound weight limit. These wheels are solid. They're never going to go flat on you.
Correct.
You can go over different terrains, grass, gravel, rocks, whatever, right?
Well, I will tell you, for indoors, this does everything indoors. It does your carpet, your tile linoleum, your hardwood floors, all of that. Outdoors, it performs best on sidewalk, cobblestone, pavers. It can do grass, but it's not, you know, the best for this. You wouldn't want to take this on sand, but the boardwalk is fantastic.
The boardwalk is great.
Great. Enjoy the ocean and the beach.
And that's where the walking is coming in. And you're thinking, well, I can't do that because I can't walk that far.
I know, you can. You don't have to walk that far.
And if you've got someone in your family that has some mobility issues, regardless of what the cause of them would be, this is going to be so very, very important because every single day people make decisions based on how they feel.
Exactly. Yeah.
And if you don't feel well or you can't make those long treks, you're just going to choose not to participate.
Exactly.
And is that any way to be living our lives?
No. And what happens is when you're removing yourself from doing things, activities, or seeing people, you become more sedentary and more isolated, and that can spiral down to a whole other can of worms that you just don't want to go with. So this can change your life.
And you can transport this easily. You can get it to your car, lift it right into the back. We've got some videotape that shows that.
Yeah.
And it's super, super easy, and it's lightweight. In fact, the most lightweight, right?
It is the most lightweight scooter we bring. That's an auto fold. It is state-of-the-art in technology. It's got some adjustability too. You can lift that tiller a little higher. But do your own grocery shopping, do your own doctor's appointments, your own pharmacy runs. It just makes it easier than feeling like you're burdening, always asking for help.
And it doesn't jerk to a stop or throw you off the scooter. This is all very gentle.
Smooth and gentle.
You maintain control.
At all times.
And that is the biggest issue with everyone, I think, is the control.
Yeah.
Control of your own body,
Yes.
control of your speed,
Yes.
control of your participation. These are all things that you think about, but you don't take advantage of when physical limitations will hold you back.
Exactly.
They don't need to anymore.
Yeah, no, this could be just, it's confidence on wheels, it's security, it's stability, it's allowing you to partake and participate and just really enjoy your life where, you know, you feel like maybe you've had to pull back from things that you loved because of whatever issue, might be temporary, might be permanent. And if you have a loved one or family member that is aging and you have to have that conversation with the driver's license and the car keys, please have a family meeting. Talk to that person who would be riding the scooter, their personal physician, and see if these can't be the keys that could still afford them some freedoms and some independence.
Exactly. Because something as easy as grocery shopping, running to the store, picking up dry cleaning, whatever the case may be, you can now make your way around without having to ask for help.
Exactly.
That is and can be one of the biggest deterrents to participating. This device can be adjusted to your size, holds up to 250 pounds of weight. Now this color is the burgundy, which is most popular. And I have fewer than 500 of these to go around. I also have it for you in the blue, 140 in the blue, and finally we have it in silver. 225. So we're most limited in the blue. Please don't wait. We've already sold out of copper.
I know.
We just introduced this item yesterday. It's a big deal.
I know.
And since that time, Brian, how many of it? Now over 500 have been ordered.
Wow.
That means over 50 in this show alone.